Whew, All right, this your boy Jam. I'm back at you again. Hey, I'm ready to hit you with a few more videos. But boy, look at here. Look at here. Hey, look here. Let me tell y'all something else though. Now this right here is a showed up elephant in the room. Look, I got to hit y'all with the whole Christian because you got some Christians that's out here that been hoes and they done came in. And I'm trying to tell y'all boys something. Boy, they something else, boy. Y'all better watch it because look, they got me. This one here got me too. Because I had got married, I had settled down, I had let the streets alone, and I thought that she wanted a God fearing man, but that's not what these women want. So I'm just giving y'all some some I gotta give y'all some new advice on this. But for hoes that then went and got behind the cloth and they jumping hallelujah, I'm telling you, you a change formed. I'm telling y'all some real stuff right here. Boy, look at him, look at him. They gas him. Boy, they like the little ninjas. They like the ninjas back in the day that was over that she throw that kung fu on you, and then when you start whipping that tail, she'll pull her shirt up, and but you freeze, and she cut your head off. This what you dealing with right now. This one here is this. I'm telling you now. Look, I'm gonna give y'all a couple videos that I want y'all to relate. See, can y'all see what's going on? I want y'all to listen now, cause first of all, a lot of them, they hollering God, they hollering Jesus, they hollering everything, but they ain't reading the book. See, the book is the key. I want y'all to understand. Anytime a woman coming at you with all this God stuff, listen to what she's saying. If she ain't saying that the word said that I got to do this and he got to do that and I believe in what the word said, boy, be careful. Because if you mess around and change up and get out the streets, get into the book, and when you start saying, look here, you can't wear that because I see your camel toe. That camel toe showing. You can't be wearing that right there. Listen, I'm telling you, boy, look, they'll change you. If you don't know what's going on, you'll get stuck. All right, here's the first video. Listen, boy. First video.
And now he makes as much as $5,200 a month in semi-passive income.
If I told you that you could have it all, you could have it all. You can have the man who respects your boundaries, the man who fears the Lord, the man who will pray over you and cover you and pray for your children. What if I told you that? What if you actually believed that you deserved that and that you're more than just your body and what you have to offer? And that ultimately God has somebody for you and he will present you to that man at the right time. And that man will love you and your kids. And not just that, he'll love your family too. And he'll have that moment with the Lord where he says, alas, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. I have found the one whom my soul loves. What if you believed that you deserved that? God has given me just this passion and heart for women of divorce, like myself, who were out in this world, fresh off marriages. And for some of you are like me, like your marriage was, God just was like, no, this needs to be done. There might have been infidelity, there might have been lying, there might have been everything in between, and you might have been one of those that like fought really hard to stay, did the therapy, did everything, you fought really hard to stay, and at the end of the day, God's purposes, his plan prevailed, and he plucked you out of that. So we're in the position now where we've already experienced the hell, and we're not willing to settle because we don't want to experience that again. We're not willing to compromise because we don't want to compromise. And some of us have kids involved, like kids to consider. And Romans 12:2 is, do not be conformed by the patterns of this world, but rather be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So for us women of divorce, especially women like me who have kids, I have 2 small kids. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. For women in my position, the patterns of this world is get on a dating app, hook up with them, like put out, like you have to just present yourself in a certain way. And they may have all these characteristics out of line, but it's okay because XYZ. You didn't have to compromise on things. just because you're a woman of divorce or just because you have kids. You don't have to settle just because you're scared of being alone and that you're overwhelmed with raising your children without a man in the home. You don't have to settle. You don't. Transform, renew your mind in His Word, stay in His Word, and stay in His presence.
Ooh. Boy. So you just gon' 1 minute you gonna say you do. God gonna join this man, this woman together in holy matrimony for better or for worse, and you just gonna leave and think that God gonna just allow you just go pick up another husband off an app. That's what y'all hoes think y'all gonna do when you supposed to be working it out with the man that you with. You just up and gonna leave and take the kids, and now you just gonna get somebody else to come in your life and take care of his kids that you made with somebody else that God didn't tell you to leave or didn't tell him to leave you. So you not gonna work that out. You just gonna go find somebody else because you think God is gonna say, oh, okay. Y'all just didn't make it. You just didn't work it out. Y'all just weren't ready to get right like you're supposed to and work through it like they did in the old days, the traditional way. Now the modern makeup and all this mess on your face, and you think you just going up and go and get with another man. Okay, all right. Not so. That's what I'm saying. These hoes, they ain't loyal. These hoes crazy. Man, look, bro, listen to me. I done it. After the 2nd degree, she got up out of here. She monkey branched her way to another guy. Yeah. Who did socially look better. I was a hood nigga who went to church. Got into the church and changed his life around. So she got her 2nd degree. Her kids got grown. And next thing you know, she had to get gone. But she's still in the Lord. Hallelujah. They anointed my shoes. They anointed him under the bed. And I became the godly man that they asked to be. But no. I told you about the camel toe dinner. Go back. Listen to what she's saying. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do right. Next video.
And if you're a Christian and you're going through a divorce, it is so much warfare, and you have to constantly have your face to the ground to God and constantly be in prayer. And I'm just feeling God healing my heart through people, through the relationships that He's brought into my life. Since all of this started, I can have a conversation with somebody and I just can't hold back my weepiness because I'm feeling my heart being healed just by healthy conversations and being heard and being listened to. But divorce is so hard, and it's so painful. Going through court is so hard. It's so painful hearing your children crying and being upset. It's just so painful. And I want to encourage those of you who are going through divorce and those of you who are believers going through divorce. Oh, may God give you strength. May God comfort you. May God provide you with people. Bring relationships into your life, people who will stand beside you, and make sure that you're not alone. They'll include you. They'll be praying for you and covering you. If you have kids, they'll be covering your kids in prayer. God, I just pray for your presence to surround your people, for your peace to surround your people. It might not look like what you thought it was going to look like. It might be chaos and crazy. But God, you are the one that has the final word. You are the one that brings order and brings justice and brings peace. And one day, your joy is going to be restored. Your hope is going to be restored. And I'm believing that for myself. One day I'm going to experience the joy of God and experience a relationship that people will say, God did that. Only God could have done that. And my kids are going to see me in a relationship where I'm respected and loved properly. And I I hope that's the same for you. So just stay connected with the Lord. Embrace the people and the relationships that he's bringing into your life. Shut off the sound of the haters, the people who watch your videos and troll you. Just shut out those voices and listen to the voice of God. And we're going to get through this.
So let me get this straight. You wrong for getting a divorce. You don't supposed to be getting a divorce to start with. But you gon' get online and pray about your divorce struggle. I'm just trying to make some sense out of this here. So I'm just trying to tell y'all that y'all guys got to be careful that they even praying about the divorce that they are initially going into. They saying it is like warfare, but you don't supposed to be warring with your husband because nobody should be let asunder. You shouldn't nobody be in the middle of the breakup. You shouldn't be breaking up. You supposed to be working it out. But you got on here and prayed for healing in your focus on getting a divorce with your husband. You get what I'm saying? This don't make sense. This is why they not in the word. They going to church. They hoes in church. This is what we talking about. We talking about hoes in church, dancing and shouting. They like the song. They like to hear what the pastor got to say, because everybody know, most of us know that the pastor they getting paid off these women being lonely and leaving their men. You get what I'm saying? So the enemy is in this here hard. So that's what I'm letting y'all understand. These ninjas, these female ninjas, using the power of God to mess with your head, to get you to change, get that money, get that baby, get that house, get those cars, get the land, and they gone. Now they can sit down and they can pray about it. Lord, forgive me for we got a divorce. But I'm trying to tell you gonna be the one hurt. Young buck, listen to me. You're gonna be hurt. I'm not trying to tell you not to run from the Lord or the Bible. Get in the word first, so you can find you a righteous woman that she ain't talking about leaving and getting no divorce. She gonna work it out. She gonna stay and fight. That's what you're looking for. That ride or die Christian one. Real. That's real in the word. And you got to get in the word too, young buck. But next video. Let's check out the next video. See what's going on. Let's go a little bit deeper. Because now we got witches too now. We got some crazy strong stuff going on in the church too. Check this out.
I was hexed at 11 years old by a woman in the church that was jealous of my mother. My father was a minister and my mother was very spiritual, and people did not believe that my mother and father should have been together because they believed my mother was a witch, which is ironic, right? My father had an appreciation, and the food that was prepared for everyone, I took one bite and I fell ill immediately, to the point where I had to go lay in the backseat of my father's car. That moment led to me being paralyzed from the neck down and a 3-month hospital stay. I never received a formal diagnosis, and I was told from the doctor that I would never walk again. Like any loving parents, my mother and father were willing to try anything, and they were looking for answers, and that led them to Malidoma Some. At that point, we had given up on modern medicine, and we had began to fight a spiritual war that included spiritual baths and ritual. Within 30 days, I had taught myself how to walk again. And I'm not saying it like I'm just, no, by the grace of God. I regained strength in my limbs after being told that it would not happen, and that I was sent home in a pink wheelchair, and they gave me a walker, and that was pretty much it. I made a full recovery. I moved on with my life, went back to school like nothing happened. But every so often, I think about that, and how those same church folks would accuse me of being a witch and practicing witchcraft. But I was hexed by a woman in the church. Just, blows my mind a little bit.
Got to break this one here down a little bit for you now. Let me break this down for you now. Her father was a pastor. They said the mama was a witch. So the pastor was probably screwing the witches. So it sound like the witches got mad at the head witch or one of the witches and put a trap out there that she ate and got sick. So now I'm just trying to get y'all young bucks to understand that you can get caught up in a witch rivalry. How can I say it? A witch rivalry when they battling. He's the pastor. They battling for the pastor, and the pastor screwing these girls. I'm telling you now, you can get trapped off in this stuff here too. So if the witches will do this to another witch, and the daughter get sick behind it, you best believe they'll tell you all. They'll tell you don't stand a chance. They'll tell you all the piece, boy. Listen to me. So you need to get in the word, whether you don't understand the word or not. Get into the word so you can start getting these traps and stuff out your way, so you can go on with your day and function properly. Because I'm telling you, you can also get trapped off. And then we ain't talk about the STDs that's out there and these girls running to the church because they got something and they can't get rid of. So now they trying to pray it out the way. So they're going on too. So, but I'm just letting you know about the witchcraft. I already showed y'all videos on witchcraft and what's going on about the bloody tampon and stuff. They got me like that too. So I'm just trying to get y'all. I done all this stuff for y'all, homeboy. Listen, I done already done it. I done already been through much of it. I'm an old schooler. I'm just trying to get y'all aware. Open your eyes to this stuff. See what's going on before you say I do. And they really don't. I'm just getting you prepared, my brother, because this is him. There's nothing new under the sun. The Bible says it. It's real talk now. Just trying to tell you now. Witchcraft and it's up too now, because it's a battle now. It's a war raging, and it's going on and on and on. Y'all got to find out which side you're gonna be on. Choose this day who you may serve, because you cannot serve two masters, my brother. Young buck, listen to me now. Listen to me now. I'm trying to tell you now. I've been through it now. All right, that's the end of it. I ain't gonna let this video go on no longer. But listen, take heed to what I'm saying now. This your boy Jam now. This Jam just on 3. This is your boy. I'm trying to listen. This trying to get you straight now. Listen to me. Don't do it. Read the word. Understand there's holes out here. There's holes in this Christian thing. So listen what I'm saying to you. And with that, I'm out. This is your boy Jam. Peace. Love you.